Patikrit Paine, foreign affairs expert, with us on this broadcast. Patikrit, so far, in the last 6 hours or so, there has been no reports of ceasefires in terms of cross-border shelling or drones, but India continues to remain on high alert, on red alert, in fact, across border areas.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. See, when you have swarm drones being sent in, these swarm drones, you require experts and specialists to operate them. When swarm drone attacks are happening, these are not conventional ceasefire violations. This is something else. My problem is not with what the government of India has done. I have high respect for what the government has done. In all its wisdom, it thought that we should have agreed to what the Pakistanis said. The issue is this: look at this. Day before yesterday night, the Pakistanis had sent tactical ballistic missile. One was towards Delhi. The other one actually was in Jaisalmer. Uh, for the next 12 hours, they were literally pulverized and pummeled by the Indian Air Force. Most of their air defense systems and most of their air bases have been severely damaged. They ran towards us with folded hands that we should have a ceasefire, and we instantly agreed. That is a problem. I think I don't have any unrealistic expectation that we should continue a war with Pakistan for the next 30 years. But at least we should have given at least, say, 1 or 2 more days to the armed forces to do a little more, so that from the folded hand, they should have been on their knees. Unfortunately, in spite of the best of intentions of the government of India, these ceasefire, they are actually replicating the Hamas template. They will keep on doing it, and we will see that we will try to say this is a ceasefire violation, but they're normalizing swarm drone attacks, which is not a normal thing. And my problem is we are again back to square one, trying to explain to the Chinese and the Americans that no, it was not us, it was them who violated. So we have again allowed them to hyphenate us in the same bracket of India and Pakistan. I think, yes, we are a country which should focus on economy and everything. I have no problem with that. But we have been focusing and we have been so much obsessive in terms of using the words calibrated, non-escalatory. We have no intention to escalate. We have no intention to go to a war. That is where I think the Pakistanis are taking advantage of us. That, okay, you have exposed my bluff that I can't use the nuclear warhead even if I threaten. Now I will expose your bluff. I'll keep on doing it, but you will say that you will not go to a full-fledged war. I think that's where somewhere our strategy has to change. Why should we say it so many times to everybody that our response is calibrated, non-escalatory? I mean, response has always have to be, disproportionately high and preemptive. It cannot be calibrated, responsive, measured. Then you are trapped by the Pakistanis. Okay, I've sent you one swarm drone. Today you can only send one swarm drone back to me. Tomorrow I will send you one ballistic missile. You can only then send something to me. What have they agreed to? Tell me in this ceasefire, have they agreed to that they will not support terrorism? Have they agreed to anything that they will not use terrorism as an instrument of statecraft? No. I think at best what we are looking at, they might not for the time being use tactical ballistic missiles. Everything else is there as it was. So somewhere the armed forces and the government has done enormous amount of work in the last 7 days in terms of showing Pakistan its place. But Pakistan being Pakistan, we should not have allowed it so soon. At least 1 or 2 more days, we should have, from folded hands, you should have brought them down.